Greetings and welcome back to our CK2 Faerun, the Forgotten Realms playthrough, where last time I did a little overview of the mod, just taking a quick look at through the bookmarks and different characters and all that claptrap. And then I gave you guys, I showed you guys what we were planning on doing, playing as a half-dragon Aasimar character, basically from birth, so we'll get rid of him. But, just a little sidetrack here. It was a pain because, I don't know what happened, but the save file just went away. It must have been corrupted or something. I don't know. I couldn't reload the save, so I had to restart. Unfortunately, we're not exactly the same, but it's basically everything I would want. Dragon. We have the psionic potential. I kind of want to give this our character psionic potential because I want to play with the scions. I don't even know what we should do. Let me see if I can find any scion. Ooh. Kind of want to just give this character that. Also, I did rename us. Well, not rename us, but I did rename him as fast as I can. He became attractive this time around, and I just added the genius because I wanted to get as close to what we were before. I kept reloading and doing that. But same family, Osiris, all that jazz. Nothing new there. I named ourselves a Gaia, and our family name a Curse of. We'll probably change it, but if you guys see the connection, Yu-Gi-Oh, gotta love it. But yeah, with that said, actually, did I PSI? Yeah, PSI. Oh, join court? No. There we go. Rare and unusual power drawn not from the gods or the weave, but from the very mind. Pursuit morale damage. Enables generally powerful combat. Yeah. Psionic potential. I wonder if that... I think it's supposed to get rid of the sorceress stuff. If you have that. But I am curious, because we could potentially become a sorcerer, maybe? I mean, obviously not as a Gaia. Warlock. Oh. Well, I guess because we are a dragon. Scion level up as cleric druid. I don't even know what we play as for when we are Sharkan lore. Well, let's just check out some sorcerers here. Since this episode is basically gonna be us as a kid, I just want to just double check and see what's here. Claim fabrication, spy master jobs. Rogue. I'm really curious. Why can't... Are there, like, no sorcerers? Yeah, there are. Sorcerer. Draconic sorceress origin. Hidden from the world at large. Alright. Beautiful. A couple times when we were doing the reload, our child actually had the beautiful trait, but I was like, that'd be good, but I kind of just want to bring us to where we were, so eventually I just had to give up and just added that genius afterwards, but alright, so sorcerer is basically the same as the scions, so that's good to know. So if we wanted to give someone like Child of Storms, I mean, I can just give him the scion potential later on in life and see how that goes. I don't know what we can do as a child, like I said. So yeah, here we are, Gaia, ambitious, cruel, proud, kind of the perfect character to just kind of disappear and do whatever they want, right? And I just want to double check. We are still on the Wetwood, so we are tribal. Hopefully not for long. I did take quite a gander just to see what would be a good idea for us, and I think the still idea for the Shining Plains and Dragon Coast area is probably a good idea. I think I was actually debating of moving over here, taking like the Vast and making making like this Heartlands area. So basically, Piltur and the Vast. But I think that can be for another series. Maybe someone where we're playing more of a Merchant Republica or something. I don't know. But I figure we can stick around with this. Someone did point out that the UI was looking a little funky. I don't know if it was any submods. I got rid of some submods just to see and then restarted. Maybe that's why the save didn't work. I don't know. But we still have like the hand of Fate, the Touch of Fate, which don't know if I'll be doing or not. But let me know if you guys want me to see that. I don't have like anything that added any more decisions, so I don't know if that was it. All this is working just fine. I do have the submod for the House Ire Empire. Just a Dark Elf thing. Basically just another version of the Empire here. So basically all that. There could be some events going around with it. Invite male exile, invite spy master, priestess of Loth, hire slavers, adopt a child, request a boon. So if we want to do that, or we could sell prisoner, give them our child. Personally request a boon from the matron mother or her children. I don't know if there's actually another child like that. Greater Devil Ear. Let's actually see. Since this is for like, if you wanted to make it more supernatural in your regular games. Alright, so that's just from our thing. E-Ray. Alright, so I think we should be fine. I don't know where they are. Matron Mother, Kekvit, yeah. So it should be all good. They do have some bloodlines here and all that. So, we'll just continue on like that. I did take a quick look in looking at what half dragons are like in the Forgotten Realms Faerun lore, since don't really deal with that much. And yes, they can look human. They can look various other creatures. They can look more dragony or more, I guess, whatever non-dragon parent they have. But there are a couple that did look human, so I just wanted to make sure that was all well and good for our idea here. I don't know what focus we should choose. I don't know why this is glowing either. We can't even choose it, so... Steel Dragon. Half Dragon Aasimar. So... I think I might know what we would want to make them. Can we actually choose it? I'm just curious. I don't think I've seen it. Fighter, Barbarian, Druid, Cleric, Paladin, Scion. Oh yeah, there it goes. I think a monk would be pretty cool to level up as we conquer the world. Or I don't know if we'll be good or bad. So, all right. I just want to double check, make sure we have everything all good. Now let's actually get to it. So let's do all this. Oh, I suppose just to make it look like we did. Goddess of Excellence, blah blah blah. Honor and Valor, Vengeance and Domination, Neutrality and Psionics. Null, God of Death. Garrick's God of Fire and Destruction. God of Greed. Yeah. And like this, just in case the playing as a child doesn't really work, Supposedly, I have rich childhood, so we'll see how that actually works, if it does or not, but... Alright, so... Kill... I wish there was an event that I could just make, so, like, you disappeared mysteriously. But I guess not. Also, side potential. Got it. I did just double checking, making sure everything is good. Designated regents, it's fine. Court tutor. Alright. Chief Gaius Path, a wicked man. So now we have everything there. Urkis can be the court tutor and the court physician. Her mom is the regent. And Holy Bloodline. I was really hoping we would have bastards cannot inherit matrilineal, patrilineal. But it's fine. I wonder if I should add that side potential trait. I don't know if there's events, if we can discover it, or if that's something in childhood. What if we typed in origin? Okay. So it looks like it might be something we actually get as a child. So we'll see. Although, this one has it at 2. Either way, I can just add us in. So let's get rid of this care info and see how we do as a child. Who should be our educator? Yeah, let's do this. Like I said, who knows if we're going to become an evil or not, so it all depends. Here's a book of lore and all the dark elf stuff. We can look at that later. I still don't know if we should change our culture, since we're a half dragon. What would be a good culture for us to be? Like our moms, maybe? Mulan? There's just so much I don't really particularly know, so it's interesting to find out. And I'll change what our sigil is at some point, and perhaps our name. Like, this is just because of our father. Lucian, Jotun. Like, there's so many cultures that I don't even know what's what. So, I hope you guys can educate me. I really would like some advice here on what we should do with our whole culture and whatnot. Help me guide us what we should do, if we want to be evil, if we want to be good, if we want to try to become an avatar of something. The Old Order. Alright. Members of the Old Order enjoy political debates. Interesting. Brotherhood of the True Flame, Night Mask, Kraken, the Twisted Rune, Knights of the Radiant Heart, Heralds of Faerun, Right About Ruler, Expert Rider, Harpers, the Shadow Druids, Cult of the Dragon. Yeah. So who knows what we do. So let's just continue on and see how this is gonna go. I know this is a long prelude, but it'll be all good, right? Right. So first thing we should do, though, is actually set up a council. Do this. Marshal. I mean, we'll just write that our whole story is court scribe. Man, Urkis is just gonna be super loyal. Urkis, be incredibly loyal. So our story is Gaia, this young dragon who's very arrogant and ambitious, decided he wanted to do something. So he kidnapped this child of the Osiris family here, the grand precept of Asanabis. This child just kind of swooped in at one point, saw the pretty looking one that looked like a gem, and took her and flew her off before anyone could realize what was up. We'll go with that. Maybe she was praying or something, I don't know. And he flew off all the way over here into these little backwater woods where lizard folk just dwelled. So, I mean, we could probably convert when we're older to Abyssal unless we change it. Where he promptly got her with child and disappeared. Who knows where he went, right? Alright, so with that said, let's just continue on. Oh, I should actually have these guys doing something. Assam here. Can we declare war? Border disputes. Alright, we can declare border disputes. Good to know. Border disputes. What do those take? When we declare war, 25 piety, 100 gold. Ugh. These are mountain giants. Holy wars. But I don't think there's as many Jotuns around, so we could probably do holy war. The issue is Draven, Chondathian, Wemmick, Centaur, Chondathian. So there are a couple around that are like that. I think if we want to make Starmantle our capital, I don't know where else would be a good one. We could try to take something else that's like better, like Westgate, but I don't know. I like building up our own things, you know? Most of the time anyway. Yeah. So with that, steward, collect taxes, administer, oversee, build legend, yeah. No, where is it? The Wetwoods? No, you can't because we don't do taxes because we're tribal. Alright, build legend. Scheme, sabotage province, study technology. Tend to the people. A divine caster, proselytize, improve religious relations, build zeal. Do we want to proselytize and try to convert the Wetwoods to become draconic? Or do we want to save it so we can always convert to Abyssal? Do you think we're gonna need prestige for that? So let me know your guys' thoughts. I don't know if we should do that or not. And I think this should be good. So with that said, how much men do you guys have? Just curiosity. Alright, so you have more technically. It's good to know. What about you? Maybe we should go after legendary Scion. Go after you. Oh, obviously, we have to give our mother the fairest of the Wetwoods. Not that that's, I guess, anything. 1 second, we'll read that. News arrived of a great threat in the Stonelands to the north of Cormyr. A sworn foe of the Obarskir dynasty has been freed from her ancient prison. Once an elf named Lorelei Olivara bore vengeance against them, taking the form of a red dragon. Troubling news. Indeed, troubling. I'll wait till we're like 6 or so before I decide if we can get potential or another sorceress thing just so we could have that option. City of Shade has appeared over the skies. The Netherese Shadowvar aim to reclaim their ancient fallen empire. Wow, things are just happening, aren't they? Oh! Telemont of Telemont's host, Sharon, Enchanter School. I kind of want to see Master Nightcloak. Interesting. The Return of Bane. Let me look at that. I want to take a look at this here. Adopt nomadism. Adopt religious government. Has the trait Avatar. Because I don't think we will be getting Ball Spawn or Treant. Well, I kind of want to see if we can become an Avatar. How? I don't know, but we'll just see what happens. Organize a raid. You know, assemble a band of raiders and order a raid of another ruler. Alright. Well, we'll take a look at that in a second. Alright. During the time of troubles, Bane and the young god Torm killed each other in battle. Subsequently, the majority of Bane's power fell from him to the mortal Sirik, who temporarily claimed the powers of all the dead three, all of whom perished in the time of troubles. A smaller portion fell to Bane's son. That is a name. An eventuality that Bane had anticipated should he himself perish. For Bane, death was but a temporary setback. Today, who was in fact a little more than a cocoon to contain the essence, burst forth. Ooh. The return of Bane. Worrying, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, there was an event, I think, early on when I first drew Net Dragon. High Lordship of Dragon Spear. There we go. Castle Dragon Spear. Kalar, the Foehammer, is off trying to, I guess, claim stuff. I don't know. There's supposed to be, I guess, a looted George Argent. He could be a pretty, he could be a good friend or ally. Keep an eye on him. Like a portal to hell or something. Unless they won. I think they might have actually won. Interesting. So many gods, so many options. It's just too much. Too much. It's information overload. So, like I said, I want you guys to help me out here. What is this? Tanglefoot? Forest? Maybe that could be a good capital. I kind of want to be... I mean, Starmantle actually has a trade route, so that could actually be good. And it's also built in plains. Could just build that up. Ranger, eh? Alright. Well, let's see if we can go... Oh, actually. Train troops. There we go. And let's give some minor titles away. Alright. Got those out of the way. Should we assign our guardian now? You know what? You know what? Let's be wild about this, you know? I like to do my role play and everything, but let's be wild. Alright, we need to be in diplomat range at the very least. Sebek. How about our grandfather? Yeah, he's too far away for it, but... An Illithid. The High Prince of Netheril? We could. Turn the worship of deities related to shadow, loss, misfortune. pursuing a more transactional. I mean, if we do change religions, I can always just console command it away. Oh, we could have Elminster. All right, who would be the better one? 16, 13, 14, 14, 12, 18, 15. Telemont has better stats. What about proud, ambitious, diligent, and genius are actually really good for traits. What about just, scholar, brilliant? I mean, obviously he's not like an actual character, but I'm curious. Oh, he is an actual character. Let me look into him more, and then we can decide, and then we'll see what we do. Although I've been yapping around too long, so might be. Give me a minute. All right, so just taking a quick look. I'm gonna probably end the episode here, a little shorter, like I said. I know. But once we get the ball rolling, we'll be all good. I did have to do that whole preamble. I didn't have to. I did. So that's on me. My bad. But so we have 3 options here. We have High Prince Telemont the Bold to be our educator. I'll think of a lore reason, or you guys can give me an RPG lore reason for us to be these guys as a ward, as it were. So Telemont here of Netheril. Elminster, of course, the old mage, or Malkazid, who isn't bad. He's got the cruel, but you know, it doesn't matter if we become cruel, right? He's diligent, patient. He's also a genius, legendary warlock, master paladin. He's a fiend patron. Who knows, right? He's also really good stats. Fallen angel blood. I don't know. I would like to hear your guys' opinion. I think those 3 are our best options, and whether we turn out good or bad, right? The City of Song, eh? Interesting. Do you have any great works? No, you don't. You do, though. Shade. Interesting. We'll just take a look at where Netheril is at the moment. But yeah, so I want your guys' thoughts and opinions on what we should do with that. So please let me know, and let me know if we should also add like the psionic psi potential now, or is it something you get when you're born? I'll do another quick check, see what happens, because I like the option to be trained to do a sorcery or the psionic. I think psionic more, just because I like the idea of being like a rare scion, you know. Even if we do focus more on physical, if we do or not, I don't know. And yeah, so please let me know on those 2 fronts. Origin. Alright, yeah. So I'm not entirely sure if these pop up at some point or not, but we'll see. If anyone does know, let me know. And alright, I got a couple of questions for the in-game. Let's have another fun question. What is your favorite dragon in DnD? If anyone knows anything about the dragons of DnD and everything. Metallic, chromatic, gem, other, because there are others. There's song, there's shadow, all that. So let me know. I'm just really curious. My personal favorite is iron, surprisingly. Not many people talk about the iron dragons. I just find them so cool. I'll probably go more into detail next time if you guys leave what dragons you like, and then I can talk over them as we play. But yeah, no, I'd say it would be iron, steel, or like mercury and topaz. Although mercury and topaz can probably, you know, go back and forth. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your guys' thoughts and everything. And I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, but tell me why. And I shall see you all later.